Hi Aries, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Today I really felt like using some moon wisdom. So we have got a number of the Moonology decks as well as the Queen of the Moon Oracle. We're going to see what's going to come through for you today. There's a lot happening in the sign of Aries astrologically. Love to know how that's impacting you and your life. But without further ado, let's get on with it. I have to tell you though, Aries, by the way, the Ten of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, but the world shot out. That feels like a pretty significant completion. I don't know if you are just really ready to close the book or close the chapter. Maybe there's a situation or a cycle that was quite painful, quite difficult. There could have been some painful lessons, but it's like that chapter is closed. Like there's something about a finality to the past here. Now also, when I was shuffling, a bit of a shift. But I heard finding the treasure at the end of the rainbow. No idea what that means. So I don't know how that's going to manifest in the readings today, but those were the two things. The world, Ten of Swords, the end of a painful cycle, closing the chapter, and finding treasure or, yeah, at the end of the rainbow. So I don't know if you're going to get a bit of good luck here. Bottom of the deck, I've got fruition. That can talk about something manifesting or harvesting in your life here, or something coming to fruition, Aries. Now, I should mention, my name is Karen, and if you're new to this channel, a massive welcome. The readings come out every 2 weeks. Also, Aries, if you are enjoying the reading, give it a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe. It really supports the channel's growth, so thank you. Let's get on with it. Aries. One more. Okay, the card that came. You're going to find unexpected treasure, Aries. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because you've got the unexpected. And personally, I'm feeling kind of good about it. Like sometimes, you know, things can be unexpected, but not what we want. But I'm really feeling like with you getting those words, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, there could be something unexpected that feels like you've won in some way, shape, or form. All right, Aries. Yeah, we've got a very protective Aries. Is this you? Do you have this bubble of protection around you? Are you kind of closed off a little bit at the moment? Have you felt the need to establish boundaries, to be protective of yourself and your energy? Are you dealing with a person in that energy where you're struggling to connect with them? Or they're holding up boundaries with you? Interesting. Let's see. Aries. Attraction. Oh, I'm telling you, there is something unexpected that's coming your way. Now, it could be a person, right? Attraction. You're attracting something or someone, and it might feel kind of unexpected. Aries. Yeah, maybe someone is currently assessing a situation. I mean, you could be too. Look at how they've got the, what do you call that thing? Total brain freeze. What is it called? Telescope. Oh my goodness, I completely lost that word. That's so funny. Someone looking through the telescope, right? So obviously there's like distance, whether it's, you know, a metaphor or whether it's the reality. There's like distance between you and another person, or distance between you and what you desire, or you and your goal. But we do have the theme around someone is assessing a situation. All right, bottom of the deck, purity, and it's next to sovereignty, right? So I don't know if you or another person has really cleaned up their act in the recent past, right? There's an innocence but a strength showing up here. Someone pure, graceful. I could be describing you. I could be describing the person perhaps you have the attraction for. Bottom of the deck, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Now, I'm going to say with the world and the Ten of Swords, I feel like something didn't work out, or there was something that you went through that was painful. And they're asking you just to look at the bigger picture, which is interesting. They're pulling me back to this card, right? She's on a hot air balloon. Yeah, looking at something or someone from a distance, assessing. But then we've got adjustments are required. So something that you're assessing, whether it's a person, a goal, a dream, or a situation, you might need to do something differently here. Change tact, I'm hearing. Okay, what do we have? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn energy can connect to business, career, or goals, dreams, and ambitions. So if you recently started a new project, a new job, something new that you're working on, your hard work is paying off. And it is, because you had the fruition card. Okay, so that's about reaping the harvest from your hard work. All right, Aries. Now, I do apologize for the lighting today. It is a very dreary day in Sydney. Aries, your card, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Now, we do have the first of the eclipses in the month of February, and we do have the start of the fire horse year, and it is a 1 year in numerology, so it's exciting, and they're telling you to be bold and take action. Because I feel right now you're assessing, or someone else is, but maybe now's the time to strike. Yeah, the situation is in flux. I'm hearing it could go either way. So maybe you're just needing to take a risk here. Nothing is yet set in stone. The energy is mutable, right? So based on how you approach a situation or person, there might be a different outcome, okay? The energy is mutable. It could go either way. So you're going to know what that means. They're saying work with the energies, okay? Adjust. And then we have, don't let pride get in your way. Like maybe ego or pride is keeping you stuck at the moment or stopping you from taking action. Full moon in Leo. There could also be an egotistical person that you might be closing the door on. You'll know if that's relevant. But they're telling you to be confident and bold. Okay, what do we have? The past. Yep. Oh, the past had some drama in it, did it? I've got avoid drama, moon madness next to the past. Now, there could have been something. Oh, goodness. Here's what I'm connecting with. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Now, it was either a situation during that full moon in Leo. Someone could have been triggered. You know how people can get mad under a full moon. You might have just said, oh, I can't deal with that drama. I am going to avoid that drama, whether it's a person, whether it's a group of people, whether it's a situation. I feel like it's in your past, Ten of Swords world. You've turned your back on a situation or person, I feel. All right, let's see. Aries. Avoiding the drama. Respect. All right. Now, I myself am a cusper. I'm the 21st of April, so often Aries readings will resonate with me. Two more. Giving them a good shuffle. One more. Okay, what do we have? Oh, like you've got the past. Okay, so the past is still showing up in the reading, but because I saw the world and the Ten of Swords, I don't know if you're closing the lid on the past or you're needing to. I feel like the universe wants you to open up to love or open up your heart with the love card on the bottom of the deck. Something, it could be a past love as well that you're hearing from. Yep, no, we've got blood moon. It's a time for courage. So if there's a situation that you're assessing or deliberating or not quite sure what to do, I really feel like they're wanting you to be bold and make the first move and to have courage. Aries. Positive changes ahead, Quicksilver moon. But I also feel like the universe wants you to take action, you to make some positive changes here. And there might be the need to, you know, close the door in the past. One moment. I'm going to have some of my coconut water. Bit of a dry throat. Sorry. Okay, I felt called to split the deck and I see knowledge. I really feel like you're lacking knowledge, or there's something that you need to know first, I'm hearing. That's why I'm picking up on that assessment energy. All right, let's see. Aries. Boundaries. Wow. There's definitely some repeating themes here. So I feel like it could be around a person, okay? So if you're assessing a person, you're attracted to a person, they might be a little closed off. Hard to read, hard to connect with. They might have strong boundaries. You might not be sure how to approach the person or the situation. That's what I'm picking up here. Ooh, like you might be enchanted by someone. Quite a romantic energy. We have Valentine's Day coming up, by the way. Quite dreamy. I really feel like for some of you, there's attraction. to a person, or there's a situation that enchants you, right? Like it feels romantic. Let's get one more. Now, if you're already in a happy relationship, it could just be that it's going to be a romantic weekend. Now we've got support. So I feel like there are some people who might help you here, Aries. Support is all around. And for some of you, this is around love or attraction. Let's see, one more oracle. They pulled my eyes back to this beautiful person. Queen of the Moon. Whether that's you or whether that's the person, you'll know. Okay, definitely they want you to connect to confidence. We've got New Moon in Leo. And it's next to Go For It. Interesting. So very cardinal, very fiery. Let's see what's going to come through. Aries, Soul Butterfly. Oh, it's Go Wild. It is a full moon in Leo, which I think you've had twice. You got 2 full moon in Leos. Definitely a time to be confident and bold and to go for it. By the way, this, particularly when you read this deck, this can be quite sexual energy. Attraction, lust, desire, I don't know. And I'm even seeing the target. Maybe you're thinking it's time to strike. Maybe you have a target or a person or a situation in mind. They're telling you to go for it, right? To go wild, be bold, have courage. And now we've got trust, all will be well, New Moon in Virgo. So it could be a new beginning with a Virgo. Trust, all will be well. Aries. And though we've got full moon in Aquarius, they want you to be real. To be authentic. But it could be about being real with someone. I'm even hearing vulnerable, right? There's something about vulnerability and ego also coming through today. I felt called to split the deck, and we've got trust the universe. Let's get some tarot, shall we? Titled, oh, no way. Oh, I mean, I've got the 5 of Swords next to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? The 10 of Pentacles, the treasure chest of money, the treasure chest of gold. 5 of Swords can be a person with the mindset of, I will win at all costs. You know, there's the good and the bad aspects of that, because sometimes in its shadow, it can be you don't care who you have to hurt in order to win. In its strength, it can just be a person who's really determined to win at something. And it feels connected to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or the treasure. Like you could be really focused on generating wealth, building wealth, creating prosperity in your life. Aries. One more. Oh, we have a flipper. And it's 7 of Swords, and I've got Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And your first card out, though, is a very sneaky little person, 7 of Swords. Now, this can be, in its strength, a person being a little, let's say, strategic, okay? Now, in its worst, it can be a person lying, cheating, stealing. But I'm really leaning to the fact that either you or someone else is being a little tricky or strategic to get what they want. And now we have the 5 of Cups. Oh, interesting. Aries. The Tower. Wow. Okay, let's talk about this. There is a situation, okay, where perhaps you dealt with betrayal. And it might have left you feeling grief, sadness, loss. Someone could have stolen from you. Someone could have lied to you. Someone could have betrayed you. And it's created this tower. Now, the tower can be where you feel like your life is unraveling, or the foundation of something is crumbling. So it could be a relationship. It could be a family dynamic. It could be any area of your life, right? It's just the foundation is crumbling because of deception, someone not acting in their integrity, and it's created suffering for another person. 5 of Cups. Now, it could be this Queen of Pentacles. You'll know who's who. Let's get the next 3. You could also be a cusper as well. watching both Taurus and Aries. Let's see. No, I did see the World and the Ten of Swords. I'm not sure if this was recent or it's time to close the door on a really painful situation. One more, please. Okie dokie, Six of Cups, memories of the past. Now I know why the past is showing up. It's right here, Aries. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Now, definitely there could be a Leo here because you had all those Leo cards. This could be you. It's fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a feminine energy. I'm seeing there's the World. So I saw it with the Ten of Swords in the pre-shuffle. Temperance. Yeah, like, you know, the Queen of Wands is someone bold and confident, determined, driven. With Temperance, I don't know if the universe is saying that you're needing to be patient or to temper how you approach a situation or person, because, you know, Aries in their shadow, when they're angry, look out Brussels sprout. So if someone has wronged you, they are saying temperance is required, right? So emotional maturity is required to deal with the situation. You're needing to balance out your emotions. Now, I do see there could be conflict. Five of Swords, there is again. But either way, they're saying temperance is important right now. Now, it could be a sibling. It could be a person that you've been friends with since childhood. It could be an ex energy. You're going to know. All right, let's get the last three. Aries. Okay, nice. You definitely, I mean, I can see Three of Swords, but you've got luck on your side. Definitely. Wheel of Fortune is a very positive indication of something shifting in your direction here. Positive change. Okay, it is also a number 10. You know, you did have the Ten of Swords. You've got the World and the Heart. It does feel like something is over with, come to a conclusion. There's an ending, but there is this positive change. There has been betrayal. Some of you could have been in a third-party situation as well. Not for everyone, but there's definitely, I feel, lies and betrayal, or someone who has done something that's hurt another. Aries. Ace of Pentacles. But choose faith, not fear. I see Nine of Swords, anxiety over the Ace of Pentacles. It's like the universe is knocking. Opportunities are exactly that. They come and go. And if we don't act on them, we don't embrace them, then we can lose opportunity. So Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles is opportunity is knocking, Aries, big time. And it's time to go for it. Wow. Star. And Nine of Swords in the split. So there is this fear, okay, connected to something really cool that's happening for you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles in the middle of it. So this is something that's part of your destiny, right? There's an element of fate here. This is a fated opportunity, a fated new beginning, a fated something. Now, whether it is the path to that prosperity, that, you know, we saw the Ten of Pentacles, the pot at the end, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The ace is like the start of the journey towards it. It's like you've got the opportunity, whether it's meeting the person, meeting the business idea, meeting the job. It's like, now's the time. This is very much in line with your destiny here with the Star card. Your wish has been granted by the universe, bringing in the Ace of Pentacles. You might not see this coming. This feels imminent. Wheel of Fortune says the wheel is turning, right? The universe is acting in your favor, aligning you, Aries, to some sort of new beginning that is fated. Star card. Also, I'm going to say you have a lot of major arcana today. You've got the Tower, you've got the World, you've got the Temperance, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Star. 5. Now, I think the only sign that beat you today might have been Sagittarius. I think they had 6. Crazy, right? Like that doesn't happen very often. I do readings all the time. You don't often see that many major arcana. So it's a really exciting time for you. Feels like something is going to be manifesting that you don't expect. Wheel of Fortune is like, surprise. And it's going to be about you embracing it. And I do feel you've got to let go of something in the past. Close the door on it. There's something about that chapter being closed. Lay the past to rest. The universe is aligning you to something much better. A dream opportunity. That is what this is saying. Aligning you with a path that is connected to your hopes, dreams, and wishes. Now, also, I'm going to mention you've got 2 cards of divine healing, and it's so intriguing to me as a reader that you go Tower, Temperance, Star. So definitely a time to have faith. No matter what has exited, left your life, no matter who betrayed you, no matter what happened, right? You have to have faith that the universe has you back, that they are using that destruction to rebuild, right? There's something about you realigning, rebuilding in a new direction, and your hope, faith, and optimism being restored. And it feels imminent. I don't feel this has happened yet. I feel this is coming up in your future. So please check in, leave a comment, let me know. But it's exciting. Really, really exciting. I really hope this manifests for you. You totally deserve it because I can see you have had your heart broken. God bless you. Love you. See you, Aries. Bye, guys.